In this lecture, we are going to learn about another useful operator which was introduced in ES6 version of JavaScript, and that is called as Nullish coalescing operator. So the Nullish coalescing operator, which is represented by two question marks, it is a logical operator in JavaScript that returns its right hand side operand only when its left hand side operand is either null or undefined. And it is a way to provide a default value when a variable is either explicitly null or undefined. So basically the nullish coalescing operator, it is a logical operator which returns left hand side operand if it is not null or undefined. Otherwise, it returns right hand side operand. Let's try to understand it with an example. So here I have created two variables a and b. A is stored with the value 20 and b is stored with a string value height not defined. Now what I want is I want to create a variable called height, and to this height variable I want to assign the value of a if a is not null or undefined. Otherwise I want to assign it with the value b. So here what we can do is we can use ternary operator and we can check if a is not equal to null or a is not equal to undefined, then we want to return the value of a and assign it to the height variable. Otherwise, we want to return the value of b and assign it to the height variable. And let's now go ahead and let's log the value of height here. If I copy this and pass it to console.log statement, and if I save the changes, you will see the value of a is assigned to this height variable because the value of a is not null and it is also not undefined. But if I change the value of a to null and if I save the changes, in that case you will see the value of b is assigned to this variable height. Also, if I change the value of a to undefined and if I save the changes, in this case also, since a is undefined, the value of b will be assigned to this height variable. So here we are checking this condition. If a is not equal to null or not equal to undefined, then only assign the value of a to this height variable. Otherwise, assign the value of b to this height variable. Now, instead of writing it like this, we can also write it like this. But now we also have a shorter notation for that. And that is here we can say a double question mark b. And this double question mark is nullish coalescing operator. So this double question mark, it has two operands a and b. If the left hand side operand, if its value is null or undefined, in that case this double question mark will return the value in the right hand side operand. But if the value of left hand side operand is not equal to null or not equal to undefined, then the value of this left hand side operand will be returned. In this case, if I set the value of a to 20 again, this 20, it is not equal to null or undefined. So this nullish coalescing operator will return the value of a. If I save the changes, you will see the value of a is returned. But if it is null, in that case, this nullish coalescing operator, since its first operand is null, it will return the value of its second operand. If I save the changes, you can see the value of second operand is returned. And if a is undefined, and for that I can simply not assign any value to a, so in that case the a will be undefined, and here since I'm using const keyword, I'll have to initialize it. So what I'll do is I'll use let keyword here. So in this case I'm not assigning any value to this variable a, so by default its value will be undefined. And when the value of the left operand is undefined, this nullish coalescing operator, it will return the value of right operand. So if I save the changes, in this case also it is returning the value of right operand. But if it has some valid value which is not null or undefined, in this case it will return the value stored in left hand side operand, as you can see. Now some of you might argue that we can achieve the same thing using OR operator also. Then why do we need this nullish coalescing operator? Let's try to understand that. So let me copy these two lines and let me comment it here. And instead of nullish coalescing operator, let's use OR operator. And if I save the changes, you will see that OR operator is also returning the value of a when its value is 20. Basically, we have learned that OR operator returns the first truthy value. So in these two operands, both of these two operands have a truthy value. This 20 is a truthy value, and this string is also a truthy value because it is not empty string. It has some characters. So it is a truthy value. It is not a falsy value. So here both A and B are truthy values. So the OR operator will return the first truthy value. In this case, it will return A. But if I change A to undefined, in that case, undefined is a falsy value. So in this case, the OR operator will return the value in variable B because A, it is a falsy value, and OR operator returns the first truthy value. So A is a falsy value, but B is a truthy value. So in this case, it will return the value of B, which is height not defined. And if I assign A with null, in that case, null is also a falsy value. So in this case also, the OR operator will return the value stored in the variable B, as you can see. So till here, the OR operator works similar to nullish coalescing operator. But if the value of A is something else, for example, 0, 0 is also a falsy value. So in this case also, the OR operator will return the value stored in variable B, as you can see. And if A is, let's say, empty string, in this case also, since empty string is a falsy value, the OR operator here, it will return value stored in variable B, as you can see. But if we use nullish coalescing operator instead of OR operator, the nullish coalescing operator will only check if the first operand is null or undefined. In that case, it will return the value of second operand. If the first operand is 0, empty string, or any other falsy value, it does not matter. It will always return the value stored in the first operand, except if it is null or undefined. This nullish coalescing operator, it will only check if the first operand is null or undefined. In that case, it will return the value of B. But apart from null or undefined, if the first operand has any other value, that value will be returned by this nullish coalescing operator. So in this case, A is storing an empty string. Empty string is not null or undefined. So in that case, this nullish coalescing operator is still going to return the value stored in the variable A. As you can see, if I set A to 0, in this case, 0 is not null or undefined. So in this case also, the nullish coalescing operator will return the value stored in variable A. If I save the changes, you can see it has returned 0. Only if A is null or undefined, in that case, the nullish coalescing operator will return the value stored in variable B. I mean, the value stored in its second operand. So this is the difference between nullish coalescing operator and OR operator. I hope you got the point. Now let's take an example from our previous lecture. So in here we have this products array where we wanted to display the details of the products. So let me copy the product array as well as the logic which we have written to display the details of the product. If I save the changes, before that, let me comment these two lines. And if I save the changes, you can see the details of the products has been logged here. Now what I want is, if the value is undefined or null, in that case, instead of logging undefined, I simply want to log empty string. Okay, or here we can also say RAM not available. But I don't want to do that. I want to show an empty string if a value is undefined or null. Instead of showing undefined, I want to show an empty string. Same here also. So if the model year, if it has a value, we want to display that value. Otherwise, if it is undefined, if this optional chaining operator, if it returns undefined, then instead of displaying this undefined, we want to show empty string. And same thing I also want to do here. So here with the optional chaining, we are also using nullish coalescing operator. And with this, if I save the changes, I can still see that undefined is being logged. And the reason is, here, as soon as this optional chaining will find that this features, its value is undefined, it will immediately return undefined from here. Same is true here also. If product.model is undefined, this optional chaining, it will immediately return undefined. So this expression here, it will not be executed at all. So what we can do is we can wrap it within parentheses so that this complete expression will become a single expression. This all will be executed and then the result will be returned. So let's do that. Let's wrap it within parentheses to make this complete statement as a single statement. Okay, now if I save the changes, you will see that for those properties where the value was coming undefined, now instead of displaying undefined, we are displaying this empty string. So for the first product, we have the values, like we have the product name, the RAM of the product, and the year of the product. But for the first product, we do not have the size property, as you can see. So for that, without the nullish coalescing operator, it was returning undefined, and that was being logged here. But now, since we have used nullish coalescing operator, if this value is undefined, in that case, it is returning empty string. Then for the second product, we do not have RAM and year. So for the second product, this expression will be undefined and this expression will also be undefined. And since we are using nullish coalescing operator here, instead of returning undefined, this nullish coalescing operator is returning this empty string. So this is how we can also use nullish coalescing operator to set a default value if the first operand of the nullish coalescing operator is undefined or null. So I hope with these examples, now you understand the use of nullish coalescing operator. And we are of course going to see the use of nullish coalescing operator when we are going to create a small project to understand the use of each of the operators and syntax which we are learning in this section. But this is the basic concept related to nullish coalescing operator. If you still have questions from this lecture, then feel free to ask it. Thank you for listening and have a great day.